It's ridiculously hilarious that people think we made enough money to stay at a hotel, pay for renovations, and send Sasa to school. Never change, people. So, we think it's best to not share much about Sasa's situation other than that she needs help for school fees, transportation daily, outfits, supplies, extracurricular activities and trips etc. We met the goal and a very little over, not much, but we don't feel comfortable sharing how much her school fees are exactly. We had no problem at first, but then discussed it and realized that even just based on this information, some people could find her school potentially, so unfortunately the less we share those details are for the better. Not for lack of transparency but for her security. We also don't want to provide content to hate channels who pocket watch and make drama from this good deed. We will however provide updates throughout the year of her enjoying her time in school. Thank you to those who donated and trust us with our intentions. Those making issues are being ignored, and as usual, they did not contribute but have a lot to say. Thanks, guys. 2 hearts.
The lighting is crap. My hijab is a mess. It is almost 9 p.m. I gotta take my other round of meds soon. No, I'm not in Lebanon. I don't follow any drama, like, at all, so. Just getting older. Yeah, I hear ya. I'm starting to notice some things about myself as I get older, for sure. I noticed a new line under my eye that wasn't there before. You see that? Is it time to break out the retinol? Like, what do I do? How long am I going to be in this hotel? I'm not sure. Retinol, peptides, and collagen? So what do I do now? I'm not getting anything done to my face. I can get laser removal of these? I don't want to get Botox. I just turn the filters up. What side do I sleep on the most? No, I sleep on both sides equally, I think. No, I sleep on this side more. Or I don't know. Is that a bomb alarm? I don't know what that is. I'm not leaving the room. I used to do that in like high school when there'd be a fire drill. I would hide in the bathroom and not go outside. I'm like, I don't care. It's not really a fire. Have I lost weight? Maybe a little, but not too much, I guess. I still don't have the healthiest lifestyle. And honestly, I have to, it's always a struggle. You have to maintain it. Like, you have to keep really exercise and sweat and suffer through, till you get to a place where you're comfortable. Yeah, I have a little bruise. No, I didn't bruise that bad, actually. It's been a lot worse. Yeah, lurking here. It can be exhausting visiting, yeah. Hey, Lavisa, because you have to keep socializing and, yeah. And the heat. The heat makes me tired. When you're in the hot and then you get in a cooler place, you're just like, Yeah, I just had a nice shower. Yeah, I like my alone time, honestly. I just always have. It needs quite a bit of work. A lot of painting and little renovations and... that's why I find it so, like, I guess, just, like, weird that, like, people think that we can afford to renovate a whole house, send Sasa to school and pay for all that, and also to stay in a hotel and live life. Like, there's no way. Well, my goal was like 1,000. We made like a little over that, like maybe 1,100 or something like that. Not very much. I don't know if it would like help to post the PayPal amounts, but like maybe I could do that. But I don't want to share like the amount of like the school, the places that we spend the money, because I don't want people to track it down. Like since what happened to me in Cornwall and just anywhere, people tracking down every little thing, I'm very, very, very paranoid about that now. Like, I didn't say the fees for her school only were 1K. So we're trying to raise that much because the fees for her school plus the transportation, like there's a lot of little things that, the money will be used for her school. What's wrong with showing her face? She's not on the internet anywhere. We didn't use her full name. Like, that's not even her real name. I said the school fees, the transportation, the outfits and everything were 1K. So around 1K, around that. I know. And it's anybody complaining in the chat right now, did you donate any money? It was only a few donors. It was only like a handful of donors. Did any of you donate? I don't know why you're worried about other people's money. There are people who trust our intentions and trust us. If you don't donate. That's fine. But just like shut up about it, But the thing is I have reasons I've posted on my community tab why I'm apprehensive of sharing more. Like I did share the initial receipts. Thank you, Deb, because I feel like In my situation, it's a bit different. You have vulture haters just waiting to pick apart and pocket watch and make content out of it and be like, well, where did this penny go? Where did this penny go? You're scamming, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, I honestly just, I hate that. Like, you know what I mean? And guaranteed, if I posted the receipt, like how much the fees for the school are, people would probably look up schools, call schools, whatever, you know? Yes, it is. It is more risky because Sasa is not her real name. She's not anywhere on the YouTube. She's not anywhere on the internet. People would probably be able to find more with receipts from the actual school than that. So yeah. And you know, don't play dumb. You know people would do that. Garlic was demonetized. Yeah, good. She's on the internet because her parents said I could and they are desperate for help. Okay? And if I wanted to scam, I wouldn't have come on here and been honest and said we met our goal. I would have probably been like, yeah, give us more money. But I'm not like, I am. I don't need you here. Plain and simple. Ask Bruce about receipts. Okay. And that's another thing. Like, people are dumb, and I posted receipts for Bruce, 100%. And people want to villainize me for helping a cat. Okay. And that's literally all I'm going to say about that. No, Nora's not her mom. Did I actually say that anywhere? No. We know a lot of people here. A lot. So, no, but it's strange. People are saying that I scammed the money for Bruce when I showed everything. So they're comparing situations, and it's like, how are you going to, like, what grounds do you have on going saying that I'm a scammer when I've always used any little help? People act like I've made thousands and thousands of dollars. I made $70 through PayPal for that, you know? I didn't bounce out of the country with people's money. What are you even talking about? You don't make any sense. Like, what? I bounced out of the country because I was tired of, like, biting my tongue and, like, being super careful and, like, worried about this joke ass friggin' Pause Kuwait company threatening me with prostitution charges. You know, that's what I was bouncing out of. I'm like, bye, I'm not living here. See you. You know, it got bad. And, yeah, haters are to blame for that 100% because they reached out and harassed these people, told them all these lies. These people believe them because they're loony. I don't know what the problem is. So yeah, I mean, you know, nothing came out of their threats. Nothing. It's all BS. I know, Agathon. You should have seen the stupid charges. Probably some stinky hater took the time to just be like, blah, 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 blah. This is like, go over like a whole history from like a million years ago, exacerbate, like embellished on things and made them like not even true. Told them like probably like about OF, like from like what, 5 years ago, as if that even matters. It has like, the crime has to happen in Kuwait, by the way. Like, telling them I ran a stop sign, telling them I buried my hamster in the beach. Like, I can't deal. I can't. I'm like, I'm out of here. Bye. Anyway, I don't give a crap about any of that, so moving on. I don't want to go back there. That's why I'm not there. And plus, no. Lady of the night, yeah. How many pills did I just take? I don't remember. Did I take this one? How many pills did I take? How will it validate I've grown when I've always shown receipts? Always. In the land of the free, yeah. I don't remember if I took my antibiotic or not just now. I took my metformin. I took another pill. I took my brain pill. I don't remember how many I had. Why are they still harping on this? My God, go try and destroy someone else's life. I know. Like, how long have I been gone from Kuwait? How long have I been away from the swordfish? How long have I been, you know what I mean? Like, time to move on, get a hobby. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird. Unfortunately, people in Gorworld, and not to be mean, but aren't very bright, and they just don't have any interest in anything. They don't have any interest in anything else. They live and breathe drama. That's it. And negativity. I don't remember Hidden Sapphire because I also missed another one before. I took 3 pills total. Yeah, but I have no idea, Ashley. They didn't seem interested in updating you guys on anything Bruce related once I left there. Isn't that funny? Even the haters want you to succeed because they make money from their reaction videos on your channel. No, but that's the thing. For them to make money, they want me to be a mess. So they keep rubbing in things from my past. Do you see? Like, you know, and people are so desperate that they just eat it up every day. They don't care. Like, they have no other interest in life, you know? I also feel like if I post like even just the amounts on PayPal, people are just going to like say it's like, they're like, how is that going to be anything unless from like the school and stuff? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't have worms. It's not true. Yeah, Jess. I mean, I already posted a picture of her happy in the school, you know, like, I don't know, you know, and yes, I will provide more updates in the future, you know, throughout the year. Can you make a street food video while you are there, maybe on budget or something? A street food? Maybe. I don't know. The only street food, I'm trying to think of street food. I've seen corn. Yeah, there's going to be painting and stuff, yeah. I'm trying to think of like a nice color, like maybe like a light blue would be nice. You have to pay for it. Yeah. Yeah, her school is kind of far. Yeah, me too. She looks super happy. You know, her and her family's taken care of. You know, like we do a lot, you know, for people that we love around us, you know, but we also have a lot to take care of with the house and salah you know, with the car and just, we know a lot of people here and a lot of people need help as well. And, you know, Salah is good. A bit stressed, but, well, it's because, you know, no, Nora's not. Nora has her own place. You've seen her kitchen. It's Sparky Girl. Hey, Witchy. It's the amount. They're going to see the amount and somehow find out which school cost that much and find out her school. So, no. Okay, I'm going to take another pill anyways. What if I don't remember. I took 3. So I took 2 at the same time, though. People have too much time on their hands. Do you know that apparently somebody took the post I made showing how much we made for Sasa in the video and tried to figure out how much I make a month on that? Like, what's the point? Like, you don't know, like, do you know what I mean? It's like, you can't. There's no possible way. You'd have to know. Anyway, it's just, I don't know. Like, I missed some pills, so I don't know. Like, I can't go by that. You took the one from the foil pack. Okay, I took this one from a foil pack, and I took these 2. But I took these 2, I think, together, didn't I? Yeah, it was a private donation, like, you know. Yeah, Witchy, I posted a picture of her looking happy. She hasn't officially started yet, though. So, like, whenever she does and she's in school and I have some videos to share, I will. So this is Cypralex. This is metformin. And this is Forxiga to protect your kidneys from when you have diabetes. Now I have an antibiotic. Did I take this one? Did you see this? Anybody? Do you remember? Oh, we had the school in the picture. I probably shouldn't say if that was definitively the school. We visited a few schools that day. The kidney protection. I'm afraid people are going to like analyze the paint on the wall. No, I made sure there was nothing around, like nothing with writing, but who knows? And I did that for accountability, you know? Okay, anyways, I'm just taking it. Yeah. Okay, I have one more pill to take for the night. Yeah, I am back to eating now. I had a package of Indomie. Shawarma and 2 plums. Yeah, I know. What else is new? So many haters in here, and not a single one of them donated money. But I'm trying not to like gain weight back, but it's hard. They didn't, Kanita. None of them did. Not a single person complaining. Oh, I got a message on Instagram from that Mary Feethen, whatever her name is. And she's like, sorry, Chantal, I'm requesting a refund because I don't feel the situation is right. Take care to you and your family. So I just did like this and I blocked her. Like, if you're going to think that bad of me and just be like, she started as a hater. Yo mama covered her. She was like making fun of my body at first. She was like, there's no way you're 330. I'm 330. And then she went through this whole like, I don't know, moral dilemma phase and was like, I'm so sorry I treated you bad. I don't even remember. I looked through the PayPal. I don't even see a donation from her at all. She's odd. I don't know. I hate flip-floppy people. Like, get out of my life. She only switched up because Hecate told them to. They're like sheep, but Hecate herself is a sheep of other people. Oh, so Hecate is all like anti-foodie now. I don't care. Good for her. That's her problem. No one cares. No one cares. If y'all want to hate me for trying to help someone, whatever. That's your problem. You know, that's all they do. They're up to no good anyway. All they do is all she does is like make 24-hour live streams. Like, who does that? And talks shit about other people. Like, okay, do what you got to do. I don't need people to like me. I don't care. You know, let them say whatever they want. They have no life of their own. That's why they analyze every breath you take. And I'll be missing you. Right? No, it's true. If you have a life and you're living your life, you're not on a live stream for 55 million hours talking crap about people. It's just not what happens. You know? So she probably, like, I don't know, is tired of her profession and probably wants to be on the hater foodie train as usual. And just predictably watch, she'll probably start making all kinds of reactions about me as usual. Another one on the hate train. Ain't nothing new around here. I hate the drama community. Oh, I know. They're awful people. They're awful people. No thanks. Girl World is too. They're all just, ugh. I want nothing to do with any of them, you know? Stop feeding them. Exactly. Yes. Let them flop around in their mucky swamp, right? And I'm not. So I would never say I need money for a child and not provide that for her. You know, it wouldn't happen. So try to ignore them. You don't have to validate yourself by giving them attention. People are always going to believe what they want, no matter exactly time spoken. No matter what I say. And that's the reason, you know, from now on, if I need something, I'm just going to say, like, if you want to help, help. If you don't, don't. But don't, you know, I'm not giving this as content for people and just, no, making drama. It's starting to, like, really just be a headache, you know? You'll get updates of her throughout the year. And if you're not happy with that, well, I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. It's, like I said, people who didn't even donate are complaining, so. And I made a post. It's raw. Go read it, which I'm guessing you probably can't. You're a prime example of someone who doesn't listen. Not my problem. You don't believe me? Not my problem. You don't listen to what I say and then believe the stupid theories that people make up? Not my problem. I'm not going to cry if you don't like me, believe me. I don't care. You're literally nothing in my life. Like a hater who doesn't like me is nothing in my life at all, period. You guys are important to me though, but you know, the weather, hot. Feed positivity, starve negativity. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not out here trying to friggin' scam people. I'm not trying to, like, I'm not an evil genius. Like, I'm just, like, literally me, and I'm just trying to help. You know? Like, Sasa's like family to us. Obviously, we want the best for her. They have no moral compass. They want. There are people who want me to die. Instead of just turning the channel, they sit there and just are so hateful. You know? Whatever. I don't care. I still see her, Ashley. But yeah, she can say my name. She can say Miriam. I'm just glad I'm over that sickness. I was thinking, like, what is it, E. coli or what? But the meat was fully cooked. Thanks, Tracy. I don't need them to see that. Screw them, you know? Screw them. Doesn't matter what you do, where you go, what you say. They have it out for you, and they only want to be negative. They're maggots. That's what I've called them from the beginning, parasites, yeah. Yeah, I have been ignoring time spoken, so, you know. And that's what I'm going to go back to doing. I wish I could go to Canada for fall, but I'm going to have to buckle in, guys. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, you guys saw how I lived my life. Spoiled brat to the max. AC, constant water, electric. And to go to roughing it like I've been roughing it, it was so exhausting, and it's different, you know? But like I said, I'm not complaining because in a way it was also, I felt alive, like being around so many wonderful people and pushing myself and challenging myself. So I don't know how long I can stay. Once the house is ready, I'm going to be in my like wife of a Syrian Muslim man era, like full max. Like how we've still been pretty spoiled being at friends and stuff, how like staying at others' houses. They spoil you. You don't have to really do much. I offer and I do what I can, but they mostly just really take good care of you. So I'm going to have to do the hard work. Like one girl, like one place we stayed at, she washes the floor seven times a day because people walk bare feet. It gets dirty after every meal. They wash the floor. Like I'm going to have to like really be a lot more active than I'm used to in my life. And, you know, I think it'll just be really, really, really good for me. So I'm going to have to like, we're going to have a nice outside space. Yes. I've seen the house. It needs some work, but it's nice. I haven't seen all of it, but you know, I've seen, stuff you can't get in Syria. I don't know if you can get mail here. I'm not sure. The floor washing. Yeah. There's no mail, but okay. So that's good to know. There's DHL. No one cares. Petite Theo, get a life. My God, you people really need a life. Seriously. Like what? Who cares? I'm in the Middle East. I'm traveling in the Middle East. And yeah, you're allowed to have an account that's in Canada. I don't live in the Middle East. I'm not a resident here. Try harder, loser. Like seriously. My God, I can't. This is what I mean. They're so dumb. They're so dumb. Who cares? Report my PayPal. I don't even care if it gets closed down. Do it. Whatever. I'm going to dispute it, but I don't care if they say no, whatever. Make another one. You think I care? Like, honestly, get a life. Anyone traveling should be reported. Yeah. Yep. I know. It's painful. The stupidity is painful. I don't care. I don't need warnings. I don't need any drama, okay? So do your crap behind the scenes. Even if it got reported, I'm never going to say online. So you're doing all your worst for nothing because I'm never giving it attention. So goodbye. See ya. Yeah, I'm still not a Syrian resident, Agathon, so it doesn't matter. I can stay here, travel, come back, stay here. Doesn't mean I'm a resident. Turn the garden into an olive tree farm. I wonder if there's trees. A lot of properties have trees that have like pomegranates, lemons. Actually, we're going to make a new rule. If you're not here to enjoy my content with traveling, with whatever, and you're just here to talk about stupid past, yeah, people have been reporting it forever, you know? Who cares, Mary? Who cares? An investigation for what? If they contact me, you know what I'm going to say? I'll send them the receipts from the school. How about that? You sent it, friends. What did you even send? I don't even have a donation from you. Like, good for you. Good luck with that. Like, see what I mean? Get over it. Like, you people are like flies. Get out of my chat. Yes, engage in current content in a positive way or get lost. Yeah, yes, an investigation. Right. The money's already been paid to her. So, for her schooling. Good luck with that. Yeah, you can get a dual citizenship and have 2 passports. In Canada, you can't do that. Like, you're doing the worst. You're doing this for, like, you're dumb. You don't know anything. You don't know anything about my life really behind the scenes in regards to stuff like that. Like, it's beyond stupid, you know? Exactly. Opinions and trying to destroy someone's life is different, right? Go and collect all those passports. And as a Canadian, you're actually allowed to, yeah, exactly. Like I raised $1,000. You can have dual residency as well. And why do people think that it's like their business? How much I make, my visa status, my residency status. Why do you think it's your business? I can assure you 1,000,000% that it's not. I've turned off all messages on Instagram. You can't message me there for like new people. And also on everywhere. Don't even bother me. Just leave me alone. Thank you. Reddit and YouTube got blood on their hands. Yeah. They don't take their reports seriously at all. Yep. For every person who's like, Foodie Beauty doesn't report people, she's lazy. Oh, really? Really? How do you know? Like I've said a million times, I have many times. And what, like, people just hear, no, she doesn't. Like, one ear out the other. I haven't had a cheeseburger in forever. I really want a cheeseburger. I can't. There's not really cheeseburgers here. I don't want to spend my life being in like a negative mindset, opening a laptop, going through all their content. Like, I don't care that much about like for it to. I don't want to like. Would you want to listen to like a cackling witch for like hours to do that, to strike? Like, it's awful. I don't have the mental health to be able to do that. I guess I don't like pause. I think I let that situation like, just like I need to get out of here. But overall, like when I was there, I did enjoy my time there. It's a beautiful country. The people are nice. I don't have anything bad to say about it, about Kuwait. It's just that situation. I have not seen anyone of a different race in Syria, maybe one Chinese person. And I was like, what? There's a Chinese person. Is this an illusion? Because I haven't seen anybody. Not good, Canada? Yeah. Eh. I make weird noises randomly. I have to use the facilities. It's a beautiful light I see. I chose to be happy. Hold on. No. I'm such an idiot. I flipped the camera and showed some of my room. Oh my god. And it's messy. I'm a loser. You guys didn't see that? Ugh. No, I didn't want to friggin' dox my room. No, go back and see. Did you see anything else? No, you see the room too. They're stalkers, okay? F the haters. Did you guys see the wall and everything? Like, what did you see? Why am I a loser? I can't do live streams anymore. Like, I literally cannot. I can't. It's too risky. They're probably already like have the photo, super analyzing like every little detail of the furniture. That's why, because they're freaking losers. If I have to change hotel rooms, I will. I don't give a shit. I'm such an idiot. I went to hit the microphone and I hit reverse camera. Rahima. Scammer? Psycho loser. Bye. Prove that I'm a scammer. You'd be surprised, Katie Girl. They weren't in Kuwait when they messed with the pause, right? So, whatever. I don't care. Any laws? And my past is messy, not my present. So who cares? Whatever. Worst comes to worst, I leave hotel rooms. I don't care. I'm not even like, I'm beyond accepting that there are psychotic loser people out there. So I'm trying to protect myself and I'm not doing a good job. Like I should have taped the back camera. You're right. I should have. I don't care. I know I'll be doxxed. Whatever. I don't give a shit anymore. Whatever. I don't care. I'm not living my life worrying about these little things anymore. Whatever. I don't care. I was calling her fat after they slept together. I wouldn't be offended by anything Ben Stiller says about my looks. You couldn't see the bedspread. Okay. Did you see? What did you see? Table, mirror, pictures, bed, carpet. What did you see? I guess I'll have to learn from this now. Cover the camera. Can I borrow some of that tape to cover my camera? That's all you saw? But somebody said they saw the mirror and everything. Nicole did. Nicole wife did. Yeah, I turned it on by accident. Lamps. Desk with chair. I mean, when I flipped the camera, I saw all what was in front of me. So yeah, you guys must have seen the same. The push pin on the floor in Cornwall, they're psychos. Well, actually, I didn't see it, so I guess good thing that they did. And they villainized me for having a pin on the floor. Like as if it was there on purpose. Like, let's analyze anything we can look to make her look bad. It's so pathetic. Are they not embarrassed? Like, nobody cares. We feel bad for you. Like, the story of the blue pot. I think I made a spaghetti bolognese sauce in it, and then I just never washed it. I forgot about it, and then it just kind of, I was scared to look inside it because I found it, and I was like, oh crap. The room service. I always tip room service well. Someone's going to clean after myself. Yeah, it was awful. And that will never happen again. No. No, it didn't smell because I didn't disturb it. Like it was just, I don't know. Everything disintegrated into like a fuzzy mold when I opened it eventually. I'm freaking hungry. Yeah, my feet are not swollen at all, which is good. And my mosquito bites are healing on my feet. You should see my feet. I love your weight every day. I want to sit on you night and day. I don't mean it as, you know, I just mean like sitting on something. Nope, not Royal Qatar Hotel. But it's probably only a matter of time until people find out where I am. But no, I'm in Syria, but not in Damascus. I probably will soon. I don't really have much to say in my live streams anymore. I have no drama to talk about. I'm kind of more private about my life. I don't know. Do they wear uniforms? So in Sasa's case, it would be for like some nice school outfits because she doesn't really have nice clothes. Like she has a couple of outfits, but like the one you guys saw in the live was cute, but I don't think she could wear that to school. But like specific like outfits, I guess her parents were saying. Man, I would like love a puts in right now. Why do you care where someone's staying? Seriously, question. Why would you care where I am? Is the question. I don't know. I'm just curious. Seriously. I'm not telling you at all where I am. Yeah, well, that's what the money was for, not just the school, but like for the school year for stuff, you know? She's kind of like far from the school, so. I remember the word for transportation because they were talking about that. Mosalat. Hold on. Anybody trying to dox? Or whatever, goodbye. I don't have to tell any of you people where I am. Okay, is it Dream Palace? Royal Hotel? Wonder, what is it? You said like 5 different hotels. Like, get a life. I'm staying at the Royal Dream Wonder Palace. All 4 of them. Doha, Canada? Okay. Anyways. I wish I was going to Disney, actually. I don't know. They think they have power by learning where you are. They think that, like, they find out special information, you know? I don't know, Lily. I don't know. It's like their big life thing to try to dox people. I don't want a noodle. I want something like a big triple cheeseburger. I'm not saying I am outside of Syria, and why would I lie? Why do you think I would lie about that? Can you give me one good reason? Why? Think logically now. Think. Sorry, what's your name? Nikki Anna. Give me a good reason that you could think of why I would have to lie about my location. People like you are why. Because you're crazy. That's why. Tony, that's why I would lie about my location. Because of crazy people like you. Because I have to. Because, you know, they all share one brain. Yep. That's all they think about. So obviously, that's why I do it. Like, because I'm not, as if I would tell you where I am. No, because the goal is not to have them find out, dummy. How do they not understand that? They're literally trying to find where I am. So why am I going to tell you where I am? Are you an idiot? Like, really? Is it that hard to put together? It's like 2 and 2, easy. I don't know. For me, I mean, you know. No, they don't, Deborah. They don't have anything better to do. Volunteer, clean your house, go spend time with someone who's lonely, right? Go play bingo with an elderly person, you know? It's not about them coming here, Langley. Like, do you not get that? Yeah, freak show. I'll get right on confirming where I am. Like, no brain. Wallah, I swear. That's a weird face. Looks like Nikocado. Okay, what am I gonna have, right? Because if they close, I need to order like now. There's a menu, but it's like KFC cheese sticks. They were very thick. Yeah, they were very thick. Okay. All right. I ordered something. You'll see when it gets here. Or ruins of coolness. Actually, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm in Montreal. Oh yeah, the time zone. Shit. I did travel because I figured that basically what happened was Salah. We were. Okay, I may as well tell you guys, I guess. FUCK. I was having a bit of burnout. Like I said, we were staying. Oh, Nina, it's kind of too late. You know? I'm not going to say like a lot of personal things, don't worry, but I'm just going to, because whenever I got back, I was going to release a series of videos from where I am anyways. But you heard what? I was, you know, I'm still recovering from, like, I didn't feel well. And the heat, like, constantly throughout the night, I'm not able to sleep well. And then I was sleeping going to bed late from the socializing and then getting up early because like, stat every morning at like early morning, the kids would be like coming in the room and waking us up. So I didn't feel like I was going to tell you guys where I was, but only after I got back. So that's why. And honestly, I'm missing like kind of Western comforts right now. Like while I'm trying to feel better, I want to get a lot of rest and just like be alone mentally. I'm like not doing that well. Especially during the transition phase. I think it will be a lot better once we have like Salah finally finishes the house. Which he wasn't able to really do fully because of the people still there and stuff. And like I said, since Kuwait, he's been warning that, he's going to need the house. And because to protect myself, that's why I tried to hide where I was. And then, like I said, I filmed videos for when I got back. So it's like a temporary lie. So when I got back, I would tell you. So I'm here for a little while, and no, Montreal would be way too expensive. Like I'm still being frugal about traveling, because we're not paying rent right now. So it'd be the same thing. It's like still cheaper than paying rent. We got to pay to live. So it's not like I'm like, just spending frivolously on like luxuries and stuff. Trust me, I'm not. No, I couldn't page because I can't do much. I'm not leaving the hotel. Like if I go out and do things for content, they would know where I am. Even if I do things for mukbangs, they would know that food's not available in Syria. So what, lady? It's a lot for me. Whatever. Not everyone's the same. And Julia, well, she's with Salah and his family and stuff. So more Western area, yeah. And it was, the closest area, and it's very nice. The hotels, even the 2-3 stars, are like more like 4 stars, and they're very affordable. I just really the constant internet. I've been able to do more cameos and more live streams and everything than where I was. Yeah, when I was sick, I traveled. I'm feeling better than I was, but I was really not feeling well, and traveling is not the best. But it was interesting. That was my first time being at an airport in Damascus, and when you enter the airport, you have to walk on a mat, like a welcome mat, and it's like a giant face of the old president, Bashar, and people were like stomping on it and walking on it. So yeah, no, it's not contagious weeks after you're sick. Get out of here. What? How do I take a flight when I'm sick? Like, oh my God. That's what you get from this? Get out of here. No, I was okay overall. It's just tiring. So anyways, that's that, yeah. I mean, I'm not really sick anymore, but the medication I'm on makes me feel not well. No, I'll have to reschedule my appointment. I'm not going to be back by then. I'm staying it for a little while. Like, I want to make the most and just, I might go out, maybe, and just like, I might try to do content from here where I am, and because it would kind of be, I don't want it to be a total waste, but I also don't want to go outside. Like, I just want to, relax. I hit it well, yeah. Until I reverse camera'd. Hi, Bae. Miss you. Nice to see you. Working hard on the house? Yes, he's there. Who's going to work on the house? A ghost? Good night, babe. I'll message you after I get off. And paint. A nice shade of blue. No, I'm not in Lebanon. Lebanon is not much different from Syria conditions-wise, by the way. He's not decorating country tapestry. It's like foundational work. Stuff that women don't do here. Well, definitely not me. He can't just travel anywhere. And he has to work on the house. So whenever it's all fixed up, because I can't be in it right now anyways, it's better for me to be away and out of the way. So it's not a lie. It's called not needing to tell you where I am because you're crazy. So yes, I'm going to keep lying too. I'm going to keep avoiding where to, as much as I can. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we're probably not going to show the house at all. Maybe, yeah, Pixie. Maybe the outside will just, but that's it. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably do a lot of the cleaning up and decorating. I don't know if we're even going to decorate. I don't care. As long as I have a washer, fridge, gas burner thing, a bed, I'm good. Okay, Nicole. That's all I care about. AC would be one of my requirements. Well, yeah, it's tough to do that in Syria, but I don't know. It gets pretty cool in the middle of the night, but when you're sleeping. Oh, teardrop. Who is it? Yeah, if we have fans, it shouldn't be too bad. No, there's no power outages at all. At least in the new house there might be, I don't know, but that's the thing, he's getting more solar installed and fixing the electric in there. Airline loyalty points. Heck yeah. Heck yes. I didn't have to sit beside anyone. The airport in Damascus is actually pretty nice. It has AC. It's small enough that you're not trekking around for like 20 minutes straight walking, maybe more, just to get to a gate. Ugh. I hate that, man. Actually, I have to message them with some of my points. I forgot to add them. They didn't add for some reason. But yeah, soon, ECP. No. Do you ever get nervous flying alone? Honestly, though, actually, sometimes, yeah. If I'm going to a new place, like when I had a stopover in Turkey, I was like, oh, great. But going back from Kuwait and Canada so many times, I know, like, the Doha airport pretty well that I just don't get nervous going there anymore, except for the fact that sometimes I have to walk a long, long time when I'm tired. A pro at flying. Layovers suck, Nina, especially 12-hour one. I had to get a hotel. I'm like, I can't. My legs were swelling from sitting so long on the plane. I was like, I can't sit for another 12 hours with no sleep. Oh, yeah, I did in Turkey at an airport hotel. It wasn't bad, actually. It was pretty comfy. I had AC and a comfy bed, and I turned out the lights and put my CPAP, and that's it. Yeah, it was pretty nice. Airport anxiety, yeah. It's just so busy. I hate my least favorite thing about traveling is when you take a long flight and then you're tired and then you have to wait to deplane. Oh my gosh, deboard the plane. And then they make you go on one of those little buses that you have to stand up in because there's no room. And then the baggage claim, blood clots. Yeah, exactly. It's not a pleasant experience, but you just got to think of the destination. No, me too, Autumn. I used to be like that. That's what I mean. Like, I just need like a comfortable place right now to just feel better, you know? My luggage. If when we were in Kuwait, Salah would come to the counter with me and then like take care of that. But I usually check in everything, even my carry-on. They are expensive. It was so expensive. I can't remember. Like a few €100, I think, or a couple €100. And I was like, I don't want to spend that. Like, I really don't. But like, I had no choice. Like, your husband can sleep anywhere, and I mean anywhere. I'm jealous. Like, I need my CPAP to properly sleep anywhere, even on a plane. But it's crazy because in Damascus now, they have airlines like Qatar and Emirates also have flights in and out of Damascus daily. So it's pretty interesting. A yotel. Oh, wow. Used to be 130. Was it for a whole night? That's pretty good. I paid mine for like 11 hours. A few hundred euros. He can fall asleep in 5. That's Salah too. He'll literally close his eyes and be like snoring in like 2 seconds. Rented by 15 minutes. Oh my gosh. I got a bigger room. Oh yeah, it was like a complete room with a shower. Did you have a shower in yours? That was the best shower when you're sweaty and walking through airports. No, I couldn't travel when I was sick like that. I don't even know how like when I was sick, we were still in the apartment. So I was just sleeping a lot there. But it was miserable because the place we were staying at, it was so hot in that apartment that it was unbearable to be sick. Like I would wet a towel like with water and just put the fan in front of me and it would be like, it would cool me off. But I was always on the verge of being sick. And then we had to move and it was just like, I could hardly even keep my head up. And I was like, I can't do anything. Like, I don't know how I managed. I just like the night before, I think when I was feeling a little better, like a moment of okayness, I just packed like the suitcases. That's what my job was. And I cleaned the kitchen, but it was really, really, yeah, it was really awful. Just awful. Now I tried to tough it out. It's just that in transition, like I need to have my own space. I don't feel comfortable always staying at someone else's house. I don't like living out of suitcases like at someone else's house. And there was a lot of people living in one place and you have to share bathrooms and it was a tougher country life. And now that we'll have our own place and it'll be better off. So connection. Yeah. And you got to we had to wake up when they would wake up because, and it was just like, I was just really exhausted and I was afraid of I was going to just be really sick from exhaustion. Yeah. Much booze. Like the one day that was so long, like we went and saw schools for Sasa and we also, oh my gosh, it was just like we visited about 3 people, different households before that. It was a really long day. Like it just was like, and then after that we visited more people and I was like, you people are very nice. And, but I really wasn't feeling well. Do they have hard feelings that you left? Hey, Nikki B. I hope not. I got Salah to translate so many times that they're wonderful. And honestly, my time in Syria would not be as comfortable if it weren't for them and as nice. It's just that I cannot. Oh, thanks, trial fan. I cannot like Nina said, I have to like take care of my own needs as well. And I was just feeling a bit burnt out, like very, very, very burnt out. I would get so mad when he would like have to go somewhere that I couldn't go with him because in their culture, the ladies stay with the ladies. And one day he just got up and he's like, I'm gonna go like, with this guy that was there, and we're gonna go for a drive because there's ladies coming to visit. And I was like, what? What? You're gonna leave me with no translator? Because he usually translates, but otherwise I have to use Google Translate. It's kind of awkward. Just they'll say a sentence and then you'll be like, I don't know, and then you have to try to translate it, and sometimes the internet doesn't work. It's just overwhelming a bit sometimes to have such drastic changes in your life. When I get back, we'll have our own space and you're stuck in translation. I'll be more excited to just like, but now that I'm away a bit, I'm kind of tempted to just like eat everything that I see something. I'm like, ooh, I want to eat that, Hello, I have food. Yeah. I have a Canada Dry and burger and fries. But I think the burger's made with chicken. Yeah. No napkins. Oh well. I'll wash this tomorrow. Not all of Syria is starving. Do you not feel stupid and ignorant saying things like that? There's starving people in Canada and the US as well. Did you know that? There's kids who go starving to school and have no food. Do you feel bad eating? Like, yeah, I can't eat. I have to feel guilty for every single starving person in the world. I don't think it was the meat that made me sick, maybe, but I think it was some kind of bug. But the fact that I was eating that the day that I got sick is what grosses me out. Yeah, I hit the spot. I was just really hungry. I didn't eat in like hours and hours. So it is almost midnight and I've been on live for 3 hours. So I should probably go in a few minutes, because I'm gonna have to wash these clothes. I do have some soap. I wash my clothes in the sink. I have some things hanging. Yeah, I already miss my cat and Salah and other people. Sasa. So yeah, I'll be happy to go be reunited. Get the house ready. Do the man part, and then I'll help out when I get there. I don't know. I'm trying to think of. Should I have a go at? Excuse me. Should I have a go at trying planting, having some plants? Nobody's fearing any attacks. None of you have any idea what life is actually like there. That's really funny that you think you do. Basement apartment, where? No, we weren't in a basement. Well, now that we're not there anymore, I guess I could tell you where we were. I think people already found that out anyway. But we were in a little town, like a town outside of Damascus called Sanaya. And we were in a like second floor apartment. It was hot. Because when I said I was coming to Syria, Salah like rushed to get an apartment for us. And it was a furnished apartment, so it was temporary until he would get his house, because the plan was always for him to move into his house. That's what I'm saying. Like, people blame me for everyone having to leave Kuwait, but actually, we were planning on it anyway. Like, there was something in the works already, and this just kind of made it happen earlier for me. So, no, that's not what happened at all. Like I said, people don't know everything. Squat toilets are the norm here. Like, you have to ask, I think it's called Frangi, which is Western style toilet. Most people use squat here. They're used to it. I had to use one at a park. I actually, for a fat person, I can squat down actually, but I just don't think it's comfortable. Exactly. People are acting like they know everything about it when they literally don't. They literally don't. Not really, Katie, because even though he spent his whole life there, there's no, when you live in a Gulf country, like, it's not, you're never you're never a permanent resident, ever, ever. No matter how long you live there, contribute to the society, you're never a permanent resident. So, plus he has he has a lot of family and friends in Syria as well, so it's not that bad. Thank God for that, but my knees would break. I don't know, I just can. Like, I can squat. Like, in my video when we went to Thailand, I was a lot bigger than now, and I was squatting in that video when we went to the wax museum. I want to go to Japan. They have very advanced technology that's really interesting. It'd be such a trip. It would be so cool. That would be a really big trip and an expensive one, so maybe someday. You know what I mean? It's crisscross.
I know what I'm doing. I'm fucking 38.